Hey guys, Demolish134 here, and we are back once again reviewing another Revenge of the Fallen toy. Today we are taking a look at Blazemaster from the Deluxe line. Blazemaster is one of my personal favourite toys from the Revenge of the Fallen toy line. No idea why, I've always just really liked this guy's design. First of all, he is a helicopter. He's a news action helicopter. He's an Autobot. He has the nice Channel 7 logos on the side here. It says Action News, the 7 News decal on the back there. Painted white rotors. He also has a gimmick with the main rotor up here. You can press this and it will spin. And it can actually like sort of free run. You can press that and it'll keep spinning, unlike, let's say, Movie Blackout or Grindor. But yeah, really nice looking helicopter mode. You can kind of see his head in there. He's just sort of looking where he's going. He has landing gear, which you can flip up, and this one does actually flip up, but it's a pain in the arse to do. In fact, no, it's not, because I've actually just sort of made that bigger. Never mind. But yeah, really nice looking helicopter mode, really nice and compact. I mean, everything just feels like, you know, where it should be. Really cool looking helicopter mode. Really like this. So that is about it for the helicopter mode. Not really much I can say about it. So let's get this guy transformed into robot mode. Now, this figure did receive quite a bit of flack when it first came out because of the transformation. The transformation can be a little bit fiddly, but honestly, if you have a bit of patience, it's perfectly fine. First thing I'm going to do, obviously you just saw me, got to remove the rotors. I'm going to come around here, sort of flip these little panels up, just like that. Then we're going to come around to the back here, and we're going to take the entire sort of tail section and just sort of fold it out like that. Flip up the landing gear. Then we're going to just come in here and we're going to try and unpeg this section. This can kind of be a pain because it pegs together so tightly. So do the same on the other side, unpeg that and bring it out. I'm going to take the tail section, just sort of fold it in between his legs, just like that. Then rotate out the feet and the legs there. Rotate the feet around just like that. And you just sort of have the chicken leg sort of thing, a bit like Starscream, but that's okay. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm just trying to remember how to do this because I haven't transformed this for quite a while. Fold this section out and just sort of rotate these pieces out like that. And I think this is the sort of area that everyone was complaining about just because it's so kind of weird. Fold out his single finger. Yeah, he's only got one finger. That's kind of weird. And then just close these panels over. And I'm sorry if you can't see this on camera. I do apologise. In fact, I will adjust my camera so you can actually see what the hell's going on. Oh, bang my desk. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to open these pieces up like that and sort of pull them out. In fact, take this piece here, just sort of fold that in. Then we can just sort of angle these down like that, and there is his head. Basically, now we're going to take these pieces and just sort of fold them out and get them into position because these will be his arms, and that's rotating the wrong way. There we go. So we're nearly done. I just need to come around to the back here, sort of split this apart like so, fold these pieces out and in, rotate this section around, and now this little piece here will actually connect into those little tabs just there, and that locks everything more or less into place. Then just take this back section and just sort of fold it onto his back however you can. It doesn't really lock in, but I mean it's not going to go anywhere. And there is Revenge of the Fallen Blazemaster in his robot mode. Now, I have always really liked the design of this guy's robot mode. I have no idea why. There's just something about him that I think looks really cool. I think it's just sort of this top half here. I think it looks really bulky, and I kind of like that. Anyway, you can take the helicopter blades, just sort of split them apart, and you can actually put them onto his arms to give him some weapons in his robot mode, which is pretty cool. That one does tend to sort of flop around, and this one, I mean, it can stay in, but I mean, it'll come out fairly easily. But there we go. He's got some weapons. They sort of sit off to really weird angles, but I mean, you know, at least he's got some. In terms of detail, he has a fairly decently painted head sculpt there. He also has light piping, but it's kind of obstructed. As for detail throughout the actual robot mode, there's nothing, you know, overly spectacular in terms of molded detailing or paint detailing, to be honest, but he doesn't really need it because, I mean, the molded plastic, it's done in so many different colours anyway that he seems to just, you know, not really need that much paint. And I think it looks fine as he is. In terms of articulation, Blazemaster's articulation is decent, but unfortunately he is hampered by these tiny feet that he's got. He will fall over basically all the time. But in terms of actual articulation, his head is on kind of a ball joint, so that can look left, right, up and down. Yeah, it's got ball jointed shoulders up here, can bend at the elbow, which is very oddly placed. I mean, it's right up here. He's got a ball joint up here at the hip. Can also rotate at the thigh here, can also rotate again at the thigh. Bend at sort of this upper knee, and sort of bend here as well. So he's got loads of articulation in the legs. I mean, that's quite a lot. I mean, just look at that. Can bend here, bend here, bend here, and the foot is on a ball joint. So he has quite a bit of articulation. Unfortunately, you just can't really use it because of the tiny feet and the fact that he can't stand up. Overall though, I think Blazemaster is a fantastic figure, and I really highly recommend you pick this guy up. I mean, you won't regret it, he's a lot of fun. The transformation can be a bit fiddly, but honestly the helicopter mode is worth it because that thing is just awesome. Anyway, Revenge of the Fallen Blazemaster, cool figure, highly recommended, and I will see you guys later.